What's up, guys? It's Fluff, and as you can see, there's a lot of cows under here. And that means it's time to harvest. And this is the new system, and I also have my fire sword, so I'm just gonna come through and slaughter what we can. Getting some XP. There's obviously the noise glitch in here, which will and always will be here, I think. So that's fine. I waited for them all to be grown, because it's hard to get around baby cows if they're in here. And I do want all this steak. How much steak have I gotten already? Quite a bit, as well as quite a bit of leather, plus there should be some extra in the chest that I didn't even pick up, so that's great. Slaughter. I don't believe there's any way for them to die and not drop steak despite the water right there, because they will die when they're on fire. So, although as terrible as that may seem, it's good for us. Poor cows. It was worse when they drowned. That had to be worse for their spirits and things. So yeah, that's that, plus what's in the chest, which is a whole nother stack of beef. A little raw, so I guess they can do a little bit of that. Some more raw beef, so that's quite impressive. I do like this farm. I don't want to breed them again right now, because I don't have the wheat for it, mostly. I also have this obsidian, as you probably saw, so we're going to put that on the portal as well. And I'm going to talk about stuff both on the way there and while we're putting it on. Phone, shut up. No, phone. Come on, there we go. I just randomly mash keys when it's in my pocket and I want it to shut up until it turns off, so that's great. I do have 4 diamonds because I traded a stack of leather to Juicy for 2 diamonds. I think that's an unfair trade, but he was being like a philanthropist or whatever, so he sold that to me. How kind of him. Yeah, let's go. So a new member is on the server, which is pretty fucking ballin', I must say. She is female, I'll say that, but I won't say any more. Although, yeah, she seems pretty cool. And she'll be on. You'll see her either later in this episode or tomorrow, preferably tomorrow for me, for releasing videos' sake. Holy crap. Yeah, I put all my string there and it keeps confusing me. But yeah, let's go put this shit on spawn. We'll have to get her hooked up to the nether portal as well, obviously. I'll probably do that immediately since I'm farming obsidian anywho. And I'll probably have 20 to use for that. So yeah. Yeah. Let's get to my portals. So I have over 2 stacks, only by a little bit, 2 stacks and 5. So we should be able to finish that and get another one on. Maybe a whole nother one, maybe a little less, we'll see. I've brought my choice building material is netherrack. So let's just go. Bottom here first on the new layer. We will obviously finish that part. As per natural, and yeah, so she's coming on. That should be tomorrow, I'm gonna assume, because I'll probably get enough progress today that it'll be worth a whole video. And then yeah, it'll be cool. First female on the server and 5th member as well. So yeah, that is pretty goddamn neat. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. That sounds like an awful beat for a terrible song. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, so there's that. 1 2 3 4 again. And get this obsidian on the hotbar. Yeah, I think this will take us all the way to a full nether layer and a little over. Possibly. I might be wrong. There's always that chance. Yeah. So, should be pretty cool to have another person on here. The pigman farm. I think we've had quite a bit of progress, especially considering the great lag that occurred. because it was, I would definitely call it great, that was yesterday and kind of this weekend in general. Over Thanksgiving weekend, for Americans at least, it was pretty damn bad, because he really needed to reset it, but then he was on vacation and didn't know the password, so he couldn't reset it, and it was just kind of sad all around. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then all the way down, and go on. So yeah, I remember the failed chickens farm and spawn. I don't think that not existing will ever be a problem for anyone, because Juicy obviously has his chicken farm, which is not automatic, but that doesn't matter. And it's not like we need to build arrows that way or anything, because we do have the skelly grinder as well as my mob tower, which I do intend to build more upon this, not this episode, but soon. I always feel sketched out jumping over that ravine. I have not fallen once, but it's still terrifying. So yeah, no CD buys. Platt got on for just a second earlier, but then he had to go. He tends to have to do that as soon as he gets on the server. It's terrible. Let's see, is he selling drinks yet in here? Oh, he does appear to be. Leave a request for potion delivery or leave donation. He doesn't have anything actually in here yet. He builds like Etho. Drinks coming soon. Cool. Still got it's just water bottles in there. Great. The cow farm. Man, that thing is insane. Let's actually check out what F6 has here, and then I'll cut to some other thing. Oh, nothing new. Oh wait, actually, it's not what we need to be checking. We need to be checking on FCO headquarters, which oh yeah, the thing about the redstone. That's something I wanted to talk about. I do have a design that should fit there, kind of. It's gonna have to have an extension for the display to fit. The display is the real problem that he has, and that annoys me mildly as well, because he's being super picky about it. But whatever. It should be over here that there's interesting stuff. I think I paid that diamond possibly for a protection 3, knockback 2. Knockback 2 is pretty damn good too. Efficiency smite, power smite. That's silly. Other rare goodies. No, fuck you. That's a good thing. I don't care about bows actually at all. So yeah. Yeah. That's good. What's in here? I never known what was here. Instruments? What? FCO. I don't know these things. Alright, but yeah, so I guess yeah, I'll cut here to another thing. Cut. By the way, I was just going down to mine some more obsidian down in my mines. But I don't know if I had shown my netherrack farm here, so I just felt I would show that, or nether wart, or nether stock, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I do have this here. I just didn't show it yet, and it's something. So yeah, and cut back again for another cut. So I have about 2.5 stacks, almost 2.5 stacks of obsidian. So let's go. I do want to film all of this, obviously. So this is the 5th layer. We should be able to get about 6 on, I think, total here. So yeah, even after this is done with its 10 layers that I do want, so yeah, this is about halfway done. Because I do want 10 layers to start with. Even after that, I'll probably continue to add on it someday. We'll have a huge thing out there with 3 sides, maybe even 4 sides that are like 20 things long, and it'll be insane. Someday, I'll probably do that, and it'll be great. So, yeah, for one of these portals, it takes about half stack of, or no, 1.5 stacks of obsidian. My frames are not super great right now. I don't know why that is, but that's fine. Seriously, what's going on? Actually, no, maybe it's just stuttery. Because my frames aren't terrible right now. It's just stuttering, so I don't know. But yeah, now. This is gonna be super cool when it's done. We'll get a lot of gold very fast, I imagine. Which is great, obviously, because obsidian is great, obviously. Whee! Block. Don't want that there. And bottom half of my leather shit is almost dead. Someday. I do hope to keep this leather chestplate for a while because it's got fire protection and that's pretty cool. Although what I plan to be using more often when I'm not doing things like nether work is I'm gonna have gold with protection 3 and unbreaking 2, so they won't break quickly naturally with unbreaking, which is great because we don't need none of that. And yeah, the gold looks nice too. Someday I hope to use only chain helmets, because chain helmets are nice because they don't cover your face. It's more of a hood, and I like that a lot. As far as looks go, style. I'm never doing iron or diamond armor, just because fuck you mostly. Because it's funny as hell. People are like, why? And I'm like, because I'm better than you mostly. So it's fun. It's fun doing that. I'm probably gonna have dinner after this, and then after that I'll probably record maybe one more cut, which will just be me putting more obsidian on, because I'll probably be able to get more so yes. We got 22, which is going to be literally one less than we need to complete this, so that's hilarious. This thing's gonna be awesome, though. I can promise that. I probably won't notice when I'm building the next layer of this. I'll probably forget that there's one less than there needs to be. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in another cut, probably when I have more obsidian. So yeah, see you then. Alright, this is gonna be the end of the episode. Jesus Christ, someone must have just died in the Hunger Games. Except this in the Hunger Games. One time me and Juicy had a very long conversation about that because it was thundering, except that was when the great lag was upon the server. But yeah, so I'm going to end the episode here while holy Jesus, this is laggy because of all this. Holy crap, the thunder, it's terrifying. But yes, this is going to be the end of the episode. I gathered a bunch more obsidian, but not quite as much as I have been, not the whole 2 stacks, more like 1 and 44, in fact, was the exact number. But yeah, so this is coming along nicely. I believe this is the 7th or 6th layer. Yes, this is 7th. Methinks. And while I'm still up here, I'm going to make sure I did, in fact, replace the block over here. Yeah, I did. Good. Yeah, this is pretty laggy because of the rain. But yeah, so, how much more do we have to do? We have the bottom and that side. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, stuff you want me to do. And yeah, we're gonna finish placing this obsidian. Fuck you, I didn't place you. Hobag. Yeah, and then tomorrow comes the greeting of the new chick on the server, so yeah. Yes. This should be enough to get us up there. And I'll just do this part for now, the end of this portal. But yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.